much the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so in the process of passing, it was quite overwhelming I did feel like I had more senses.
Yeah, can you describe that a little? Because that's something not a lot of people I know sort of understand, the way that the senses become a lot more raw as soon as you sort of pass. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I felt it even felt like I felt my body more.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily painful or pleasurable, but just like, I suppose it's like maybe if your arm goes to sleep and then it has pins and needles, but then when it's back, you sort of feel you're more aware of your arm again.
Yeah.
And it sort of felt like my whole body was like
More
an
alive.
arm that I
More
hadn't
alive.
ever known was there before.
Yeah.
It didn't feel invigorating. It
Yeah.
just felt like,
Yeah.
I'm in an experience that I didn't know. It wasn't exciting. It was strange.
Yeah. So maybe you now know why that happened. So maybe you could sort of describe that as to why that happened to the audience a bit, because there's things about that the audience don't understand about a life lived on Earth and how much you dull yourself to your own senses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, so I lived a lot in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
and I lived a lot in my habits, I suppose,
Yeah.
on Earth. And so nothing was very new.
Yeah.
Nothing excited me very much anymore. And so I felt like when I entered the spirit world, it felt suddenly, it's not like being born, is it? But it's like somehow I reconnected with myself in my existence again.
Sort of like reconnecting to the full bodily functions.
Yes, my full body. And of course,
its pains and its pleasures.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And really the experience of having a body again. And I know also, we know that when the physical body is discarded, obviously there is more sensory things available in the spirit body. But also it was understanding how much I had detuned myself from those senses even in my physical body when I was on Earth. Because I could sort of remember then that in my girlhood, I did have more sensation and pleasure and experience of my body. But obviously in the experience of life, I detuned from, in the injuries of life, I should say, I detuned from the experience of my body.
Yeah, so the correlation between numbing yourself out emotionally and detuning yourself emotionally also had a correlation with the body's senses.
Yes.
Detuning yourself from your own physical body as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And so it felt very fluid to be in my body again. Yeah.
So more like a joy to be there.
Yes, yes, it did.
But also you would have been more conscious of your pains as well.
Yes, but I would say that it also felt a little bit like when I passed from the earth in my physical body, I felt pain in my physical body as like an ache or a stabbing pain or a sharp pain or a tightness or a discomfort. When I entered the spirit life, I felt like it was my body, but it was my spirit body now, sort of awakened in it. But I also, a lot of the pain started to sort of merge with emotional pain. So I could no longer just classify it as pain in my body.
Yes.
I couldn't say, I've got an ache here in my chest. I felt the feeling associated
Like
with that
sadness
ache.
or
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
Yeah. And then that, of course, makes you more susceptible, doesn't it, to feeling the emotion.
That's right.
As a result,
It's like on the cusp of feeling it,
Yeah.
because I can't just say, oh, it's a separate thing in my body. It felt like a part of me.
Yeah. And this is a common pattern on Earth, isn't it? People detune so much emotionally that they go, oh, my body symptoms have nothing to do with my emotions.
Yes, and that was the state I was in when I passed.
Yeah. Whereas now you could see your body symptoms and your emotions were very much joined together.
Yeah, for sure.
So